First met Pretty Zeros properly to discuss this project in the back room of a pub called the Oakwood. Had a few drinks and didn't really think anything of it, and by the end of it we all decided let's make an album. Me and the Pretty Zeros, we did all the recording in this space. It's got a really good, clean sounding live room. We were doing 8-hour sessions in here every Monday and Thursday. It was me, Pewey, the drummer, Bucky the bass player, and Connor the guitarist were all rolling here in the morning. And we'd start with Pewey's drums. The idea was to get good solid take on Pewey's drum kit. When we would then build the track around that. We didn't like the idea of recording live as we didn't have as much control over the songs, so we decided to multi-track it, even though it take a bit longer. So this is the live room where we recorded the entire album. Pew would come in first, I'd have him sit there, and then I would build a cage of microphones around him. And once he was knackered and done, get him out of here, get the rest of the band in, try and get as much done with the band so that when Airy came in at 6, he could just lay down some vocals and then we'd be done for the day. The first song that really came together in the studio was Pay to Play. We got all the music down for it, we finished it and we all got the train back. It was about 11 o'clock at night. Me and the bassist Bucky went back to mine and we invited a lad called Guy Gorman round, who was a friend of the band. We used to do this after quite a lot of sessions. We'd go back to mine and we'd use him as a kind of sounding board, and he'd review everything we'd done for the day. So I found that like, if I was listening to the same stuff for 8 hours, I couldn't tell what was sound anymore. So he'd come in and listen to everything and then give his personal opinion, and then we'd change it. And over quite a few weeks of the summer, this seemed to happen, and we developed this little group. We had the Pretty Zeros, myself, we had a DJ called Liam Bradley, a singer-songwriter called Robert Smith, and then we just had a few stragglers that we picked up along the way. It was Joseph O'Connor, Jack Howard. This group, we spent the entire summer together, and it'd be recording in the studio, going back, they'd all listen to it. For a good 2 months, we all as a group spent the entire time getting completely out of our minds, smashed together, then making all the creative decisions. And then we'd spend Monday morning trying to remember what those decisions were. And this is how we came about making this album. I think that's why it took us so long. By far, there was one point in the studio that really, like, was a highlight of my summer. I was in the control room getting some levels, and I just heard this little guitar piece coming through the speakers that Connor was playing. And I was like, Connor, what's that? That's a really nice guitar piece. What is it? And he was really shy about it, and he was like, oh, it's just something I wrote. And I was like, is it a song? And he was like, no, it's nothing. Come on, let's do the thing. And I was like, no, we're going to record that. And he did. He sat down in the studio. The next 4.5 minutes was the most beautiful time I've ever spent in one of these studios. In terms of the future of the album, I'm not sure where it'll go. Personally, I think the album as a whole is dead. The whole concept of albums just doesn't work like that anymore. You know, the majority of people buy their songs online anyway, so why narrow it down to 10 songs when you can put all 45 of your tunes up online? People can pick and mix and match. This album though, I'm not sure what'll happen. We'll give it to the band and see what they do with it. Hopefully they can do something nice with it. If the public doesn't like what we created, then I'm not too bothered, because I had a fun time creating it and I wouldn't change that any other way.